tube won't go down. It hardly goes down at all. And when I get it in position, draining and filling transmission fluid. So this just has a drain plug, a fill hole, a level plug to check if it's level. 5.3 quarts capacity, 11 millimeter. Yep, the cap's off right now, so it'll help drain it faster. Good question. Well, I'm assuming that makes, along with the control arms, is what I saw. Right here. Okay. There comes something. Yeah, that's the drain. That's good. I don't smell anything weird either, so it's not burnt up. So we got to this in time, so that's a win. So it's supposed to be a bright red, so we're getting out some probably old stuff from when the car was new. I highly doubt this thing had much maintenance done. But yeah, I think it comes out faster because I got the fill hole open too. So let's go on out of here. So that's the bummer. This doesn't work with the fill hole on this. I was just gonna pump it out, get situated in here, and then we'll start doing stuff on the van. So we're gonna start putting coolant in the van. We got coolant mixed up. So here's the fill hole to the transmission. So this doesn't have a dipstick, it has a fill hole, a level plug that you have it on level ground, you check it like that. So let that keep draining. Let's go ahead and start putting coolant in the van. Green coolant, and I mix it 50-50 with distilled water. Special funnel too in here. Okay. This said the adapters, I didn't have anything that fit exactly. Hey, it's better than no fuel funnel though, right? He's pretty much bone dry, so it's gonna be pretty thirsty for a bit. Alright, whole gallon down. Take a look for leaks here. Okay, good, nothing. Alright, let's keep adding more. For watching. Majority of the world does, you know. So, or water. Make sure we take the remnants of that seal and roughly half of this bottle is going in there. Concentrate. Start filling it up again with the next gallon. This thing just sits still. There. gallon. Ton of air coming out. Replace the drain plug. Okay, there's a little bit of damage here when the car lost the tire. So a tiny dent and so a little skid mark. Previous owner was going 30 miles an hour. This tire, the front driver's side. Okay, it's slowly dripping. So it's pretty much done. Here's the drain plug. I got a light down here. And we'll wipe off anything that's dripping too. So it's just an 11 millimeter. Get it snug. Okay. Now we're gonna wipe off the excess. The pants we got here to wipe this off. There. Let me pull this drain pan out of here. Alright, we'll go top side now. And put 5.3 back in it. And that's that nail I found on the ground while I was down there. I want to run that over. Our fill plug, the fill hole right there in the center. Right there. We're gonna go ahead and get a funnel out and put 5.3 quarts of transmission fluid in it. Alright. Grab the stuff. Alright. Here's our 4-quart jug of this transmission fluid. A long funnel, these are ideal for this kind of thing. So, I look like I'll go ahead and get the other bottle and finish it off. That's better. Okay. Air cap, go back in. That's shaking at the beginning. I almost think it's an engine mount. Just run it through the gears. Take that transmission fluid through it. Let it sit for like 15 seconds per gear shift. Do it again. Okay, now I'm going to shut the hood and we'll try to practice just a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Looks like it's all good now.